welcome back to another LEGO set review. Today in this video, we will be reviewing the LEGO Architecture Sydney Skyline set number. I don't know what number it is because well, not my laptop is broken, but like my laptop is like screwed up because the internet connection isn't working on it properly at the moment, so I can't really like tell you what the number is, nor can I tell you anything really good about it. But this video is basically just my opinions on this set, not anything well, it's kind of personal stuff, but not really anything too bad. I mean, I think the set is an awesome set to have. I actually got this last year, before my birthday. I think I got it like 1 year before my birthday. I don't know, but let's get on to the set. First building we have is the Sydney, not the Sydney. The first building we have is the Sydney Opera House, and it is very, very nicely built. I like how they had to use, actually put this by the side. I like what they did is, here's the Sydney tower. I like what they did is they have these T-slope bricks right here, so it lets it go down like that, and that's really nice. I like how they did that. Moving on to the back, not really much here, apart from just this little, I don't know what you call it, like the entrance parts. I'm not sure, maybe entrance parts, absolutely not sure. Maybe it's just like a gift shop or whatever the heck it's meant to be. I really don't know. So yeah, so not much to say on this one apart from you can see at the top how they build it. And let's get on to the next building. We have the Sydney Tower, I think it's called, and I love how what they did is they used these black pieces and gold pieces as well, like really nicely built. It doesn't represent it too much, kind of represents it in a nice way. You can see, take that off, you can see it's like, it's just this. It's not anything really like too much, not really anything. It's kind of a hassle to build. This part here, I should show you. Kind of a hassle to build that part. As you can see, it's built with this, and I'm really bad at building stuff like that, so that's why it was a hassle for me to build. And if we take this off, you can actually see that they use one of these rocket pieces. Actually, just turn my light on so maybe you can see a little bit. No, you still can't see it. So let's go down to the base of this building. The base of this building is nicely built. We're using these see-through bricks right here. It's very nicely built, personally. It doesn't represent it too much, like I said before, the main tower. Like, but when you view it from a distance, like, you can clearly see it. It looks a lot like it. I know I said that in my last video. It doesn't matter, really. But like really, like I honestly just like the way they represented the bottom using this brick. So not much to say on that. So let's get into the next video. Not next video. Let's get on to the next building. The Deutsche Bank Tower is next. And that reminds me from my last video. Wait a minute, I'm having a little bit of deja vu. What? The Deutsche Bank building? I honestly think it's the same company that owns this building. I really think it is. The same building that owns this, the same company that owns this building. I honestly think it is. As you can see, not too much effort put up here. I mean, what you do is you just basically have these bricks and you just put them down to kind of get that shape of the building. You know, kind of get the shape, kind of make it look as realistic as possible. And like I said with the Sydney Tower and with the Reichstag building in my Berlin Skyline set review, when you view it from afar, like this, like afar, it does really start to look like it. And it does, but then when you get up close with it, well, not up close with it, but get up close to it, you start to question, like, is this really meant to be that building? Is this really meant to be that building that I used to work in? Let's get on to the last building, and my throat is hurting really badly. And so here is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. very nicely done on this one. I like how they tried to really represent it, especially with these little bricks here. I originally thought these were meant to represent rocks, but they're actually meant to represent sailboats. But I really start to question that, because it honestly looks like they're trying to represent, say, I don't know, rocks. And if they were trying to represent rocks, then they did a good job on that, because there actually is rocks under the bridge. We've down here, they tried to represent like a little park by the columns. There actually is a park by the columns. If you didn't know that. If you didn't know that there's actually a park there, and they tried to represent that we're using this like a little sidewalk. The only negative thing I have about this structure is that it's a little bit too narrow, if you can see. But anyways, they did a really good job on that. I have to dust this off someday. I will see you later, and goodbye.